In this video, you will learn how to compress a variety of different files to a new zip archive using the Cloudmersive Convert API in Python. We will use an API on the zip archive path called compress files to create a new zip archive, and we'll get up and running in minutes with ready-to-run code examples. We will be performing our demonstration in Google Colab, which is just a hosted Jupyter Notebook service. It's important to note that we'll need to have a Cloudmersive API key ready in our environment, and we can get one by creating a free account on the Cloudmersive website. To find the code we need, we'll head to the Convert API page on the Cloudmersive API console. Down at the bottom of this page, we'll find the zip archive path, which contains several Convert API services for programmatically creating and taking actions on zipped archives. We'll select the first API on this list, called compress files to create a new zip archive, and we'll then scroll down to the bottom of this tab to find Python code examples for implementing the Convert API client. There's a very minimal amount of code here, and we'll reveal the pip installation command that goes with this code by clicking on the Install Python SDK dropdown. We'll then select all the code in this window, copy it, and paste it in our environment. We'll handle all our formatting from there. First things first, we'll take this pip command and run it in our terminal to install the Convert API client. This enables the imports we pasted in our environment, and we won't need any additional resources from here. Next, we'll configure our authorization snippet. To do that, we just have to replace this placeholder text here with our own API key string. If we're using Colab or any equivalent environment, we can just use the Secrets tab to store our API key, and then use code examples from our environment to implement our string wherever it's needed in our code. I'll replace the placeholder using the userdata.get method that Colab provides, along with the import that it provides to use that method. Now we'll head down to our input file variables. We have 10 variables listed here, and we're limited to zipping 10 files at a time. Of course, that number includes other compressed archives, so we can run multiple compression workflows and nest archives as much as we want. In this example, we'll compress 3 example files together. We'll use a PDF document, a Word document, and an image file. We will replace each placeholder path in our example code with each file path. It's also important to note that we can remove example input file parameters if we aren't using them. I'm compressing 3 files, so I'm removing the other 7, and also removing their corresponding example code in the try except block. Once our request is properly formatted, we can simply replace the print line with our own code to write the API response to a new zip file. In this example, we'll create a string variable, and we'll then use a with open statement to write the API response to our new file. After we run this code, we'll produce a new zip archive with all our files enclosed. And that's all there is to it. We can now easily generate zip archives with minimal code in our Python projects. If you have any questions after following along with this video, please feel free to contact a member of our team.